Hey, Brian. Just on the last play of the game, what did you see? And obviously, you guys were super excited. How big of a play was that in the game?
It was a big, huge stop. They had trips. Three was on the ball. We was playing cut. We had two high safeties. I was able. It was only he. It was. I was only. He was only running two routes in my head. It was either a corner or a middle read. And if he would have run a corner, then I would have gave it to my safety. But he ran a middle read, and I was able to play underneath.
Front row, middle, Nick.
Yeah, turnovers. You guys got one in the game, but have not been at the same rate as past years. I mean, what would you attribute to that? And what do you guys need to do to make sure that maybe number rises a little bit in the last few games?
Just keep trying to get takeaways in practice. Keep on taking shots at the ball the best we can, and hopefully it's gonna come in these last few games. I think it will, but as one comes, a lot is gonna come after that. So just keep on working on it.
I'll follow from Charlie.
Just in practice, when you go against a guy like Tyler Harrell, Coach Saban talked about his speed a lot. How difficult is that to defend? And when he's on the field, how difficult can that be for an opposing defense?
Tyler is very fast. Probably one of the fastest receivers that we have here. It's very hard to defend. Being able to go against him in practice makes us better. And just watching him really run like that is very scary for opposing defenders to guard. So.
Go left side, Michael.
You saw the video of Emil taking the wipeout block. I think it was a defensive back. Does that ever happen to you? What's that moment like when you see a pulling guard like that coming right at you?
Emil has tried to do that to me in practice, but it doesn't go like that. But seeing that, I've seen it happen before, and Emil's a strong offensive lineman, and that would be scary for any defensive player to see an offensive lineman pull, especially a DB. So
How do you avoid that if you have to get that guy?
you can't avoid it. You got to go meet him.
Front row, right side, Tony.
Yeah, I was gonna ask something about that, but what's going through your mind in a situation like that? You're a guy that's in the slot a lot, and you maybe might get that pulling guard. What's going on your mind when you got somebody maybe twice as big as you running at you?
Like I said, you gotta go get him before he gets you, and that's the best way to put it. It's football, so hey, stuff like that's gonna happen, and you work out for a reason. So.
Any commiseraries to the Ole Miss guy that took the hit?
Hey, that's Emil for you. So.
Far left, Mason.
We always talk about how the next man up mentality is important to maintain, but that was the case with Terrion Order when he had to come in for Eli Rick. So how was it kind of just seeing your teammate being able to step up and contribute to the win, after, coming in for another teammate?
That was big, especially coming from Terrion. Terrion was hurt, I believe, the game before that. And seeing him get his opportunity and take advantage of his opportunity just shows that he prepares during practice and he's ready for when his name is called. So, for sure.
Two more questions. Go all the way in the back, Terry.
Hi, Brian. In a season like this where so many games have come down to that final play and you're able to get it done, on Saturday, just what have you learned from these games that are so close throughout this entire season?
You usually got to fight to the end. We work hard for a reason, and in situations like that, that's when our preparation has to kick in. So you just have to keep preparing and taking practice more seriously, so when that situation like those happen, you'll be ready for it.
Last question, James, right in the middle.
Just got two quick ones. On that last play, did you wind up getting like a finger? I mean, it looks like you got a little bit of the ball. Did you actually get there?
Yeah, I got a little finger on it. Hopefully it would have been a better thrown ball. Probably kind of got more fingers on it, but I'm just glad he didn't catch it. So.
And when you're in that kind of trailing and you're in man, you're kind of trailing there. Are you still watching? Like, are you still looking back at the quarterback? It's such a quick play. Are you still looking at the quarterback? Or are you just trying to look at receiver hands? Like, how are you trying to manage that?
I was able to look back at the quarterback because I was in phase. But usually if I'm not in phase, I can't look back at the quarterback. Just have to play the man through his hands. So.
All right. Thanks,
Thank y'all.